All right, folks, here's what this is. Here's what you're about to hear. This is a Patreon only live stream we did last weekend. It's really fun. We took a bunch of personality tests. If you want access to stuff like this, sign up at any tier on our Patreon. $2 a month. That's the lowest tier. That gets you ad-free audio every week. It gets you live streams like this. It gets you, if you sign up at the $5 a month tier or more, an extra mini episode every week, and it really helps support the show. Patreon.com/late night. Also, come see me on tour. NSP's on the road, and I'm doing a few extra solo shows too. Go to ninjasexparty.com or Trey Magnifique, TREY Magnifique.com to get tickets for those. All right, enjoy the show. What? Hi. Hi, Leighton.
Hi,
everybody.
Brian. Hi, everyone here. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. You ready for this?
Yes.
Or sorry, y'all ready for this?
Are you asking me or are you asking chat?
I'm asking the world.
Chat seems to be ready. I don't know if I am.
I think you're ready. You look ready.
Yeah, I do look ready.
We're going to do some personality tests.
We are. And you're already, I'm being tested by your personality.
It's what I do.
Should we clap sync for the sake of the recording?
Nope. No, it's unprofessional to do it in front of a live audience like this. And I'm all about professionalism.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Normally, well, do you want to, here's a little peek behind the curtain. People don't normally see this. We often, before we start recording, do a clap sync. Now, Leighton, as the resident sync expert, do you want to describe your process?
I have to really get into character, which usually takes me like 2 hours, 1 hour of which is just solely devoted to vocal warm-ups. And then the second hour, like 10 minutes of that hour is like pure...
Gotta do your finger stretches for
Don't
clapping.
tell me how I warm up for my clap sync.
Okay, fine. Fine.
No, I'm totally off my... You know, I don't need to share the secrets of the trade.
That's true. But you usually clap sync and I clap back, which I'm famous for.
Yeah, you are. You're always doing that on Twitter and elsewhere.
That's what hot takes and clapbacks. That's my brand.
Yeah. How, Brian, it's only been however many hours it's been since last night when we were on a Discord call together.
Oh, that's right. So, I mean, that ended around midnight. So we're looking at 15 hours.
Yeah.
A hot 15 hours in between. Yeah, it was a nice Discord call, which you can discuss if you wish.
I was surprised to see you there.
Well, I was working at night, and as I do, I look at our little gamer Discord, and I saw a couple friends on, people I love and wanted to talk to, and so I jumped on. And y'all were playing Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
And I got to watch and chat.
Yes, well, evidenced by me screaming a good bit during that call, as I typically do while playing Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm. It's fun to watch because I typically have no idea what's happening with that game. And I like watching it not knowing anything.
Yeah.
I did. Now, Aaron was streaming his, right? And he had some kind of skill tree there that he was sensually circling with his mouse pointer over and over again. Did you notice this? Was doing a little like
I wasn't
this kind of action.
I wasn't watching his stream, but Aaron has a tendency to do that. He loves to trace stuff on his screen with his pointer or cursor.
I noticed that. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but it was a lovely call with some great people.
Yeah.
Talking about, the state of the world, mutual friends.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. The issues of the day, as we do.
The issues of the day, indeed.
I have a question for you, because this came up on my online trivia league. Do you know what Parade magazine is?
I've heard of Parade magazine.
I'm curious if this is a generational thing. So Parade magazine was a thing that would come in newspapers, and it had to me it had like a celebrity gossip column, and Marilyn Vos Savant had a column where she answered questions, and she once got Beamer Tectonic knows what I'm talking about, but we were the same age. I figured this would be a thing Gen Z people wouldn't know because you actually have to read newspapers. I don't think you can buy it on its own. It would just come in the Sunday paper. And it was famous to me because Marilyn Vos Savant, who had like, I don't know, was supposed to have like the highest IQ in the world or something like this, once wrote a column about the so-called Monty Hall problem. Do you know what I'm talking about with the Monty Hall problem?
Like the band?
No. Is that a band called the Monty Hall problem?
No.
It's a fucking great name for a band, actually. The Monty Hall problem. Monty Hall was the host of Let's Make a Deal game show for a long time. And there was a famous thing on this game show. And I'm even a little young for this game show. This is like at peak Let's Make a Deal, I think is the 70s. And he would say, okay, there's 3 doors, and behind one of them is a new car. And you have to pick a door. Okay. So pick a door. And if you pick the one that the car is behind, you win the car. So you pick a door, and he goes, okay, we're going to open up one of the other doors. And he opens up one of the doors you didn't pick, and it's empty. And then he asks you, do you want to switch? And the question is, what's the best strategy? Is it to switch or not switch? And it turns out that is actually a complicated question, because you might think that your odds went from 1 out of 3 to 1 out of 2, right? But it turns out that's not the right way of thinking about it. And the answer is, statistically, you're always better off switching.
Okay.
And the reason is complicated, and I don't think I could explain it well right now, so I'm not going to get into it. But she explained this in her column, and a bunch of people wrote in to yell at her and tell her she was wrong, including like professional mathematicians, because it's kind of a subtle issue, actually. Mm-hmm. But it's a well-known math thing. And she was totally right and got yelled at for a while. So this is what I think of when I think of Parade magazine, is Marilyn Vos Savant's column where she addressed the Monty Hall problem. And this is something that came in like Sunday papers all across the country. And it was not a good magazine. Like, it was pretty low rent.
Sure.
But I was curious if younger people knew it.
Certainly heard of it, have never gotten my filthy little mitts on it.
Filthy little mitts, huh?
What I call
Still not washing your hands. Yeah. When was the last time you went to a parade, like a proper parade?
Well, I don't know about parade, but I've been to a bunch of like straight shame festivals recently. Does that count?
Describe.
What could I possibly describe? But it's all there in the name.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of straight shame festivals, today we're going to be taking some personality quizzes, because that's our gimmick.
That's right. That was like to shout out Rich for coming. Was it his idea? Your idea? Both of yours ideas? It wasn't my idea.
I don't know.
That's all I know.
I'm happy to give this one to Rich. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. Just that we're going to take some dumb quizzes, and I don't even know if this is going to be listenable. But I never know if any given episode of this show is going to be listenable. So kind of par for the course there.
Yeah, typically listenability is not what we go for.
No, not in podcasting.
Right. It's not even close to top of mind.
No. This podcast you're listening to is Late Night with Brian Wecht. I'm Leighton Gray, not Leighton Knight, which is not my name, but is the name of someone who there are many warrants out for their arrest. So just be aware that if anybody tries to trick you on that front, they are a liar and a thief. Who are you?
Mm-hmm. My name is Brian Wecht, and I look like this.
Brian, how do you feel about the proliferation of this image of you?
Of which image? This image? Well, if I didn't want it out there, I wouldn't have done it.
Right. Could you give the audience one live for us?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I
Oh,
should.
come on.
No, I can't. I can't.
You're
I
halfway
can't.
there.
I don't know if I should. Yeah, but halfway there, as with many things in life, halfway there isn't even partway there. You need to. It's a binary thing. It's all or nothing with that smile. I'm either in it or I'm not.
Okay.
So a little smirk like that when the corners just go up.
Come on, the camera loves you. The chat wants it.
Oh, I see two people in the chat.
As I said, chat
saying
wants it.
they want it. But that's
They got a
I need
clamor
more.
for it.
I'm not gonna.
Gas them up.
Yeah.
Tell him how much you love it. Actually, no. Tell him how much you hate it. That'll make him want to do it more.
Well, I don't know. I can't. I don't want to influence people.
I thought you were an influencer.
Well, I am, but sometimes I have to. With great power comes great responsibility.
Responsibility. Fuck you.
And if responsibility, thank you. And if I influence people too hard, then
People are gonna leave if you
I
don't do it.
Okay, let's see. How many people do we have begging me? 1, 2. We have a let's see. A couple of people are commenting more than once. Which I don't know. Okay, yeah. Somewhat there's a vote against. Let's All Don't says I'm good. Now that's the kind of thing that, as you said, is going to make me want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So what we're voting on is whether or not I should do my famous smile. A couple of people are saying yes. A couple of people are saying no. All right, I'm going to do it. Are you ready? I did it. No, fine. What's the saying? Fuck it, we'll do it live. Which I can't remember what that's from, but that is a reference to something. Okay, here we go. So I gotta stretch first. Man of my age can't just smile for, can't go in cold with this stuff. There. Was that it? Was that
That's
it?
good. Good job.
I can't look at myself while I do it, or I get taken out.
Or it paralyzes you and turns you to stone.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. I wish. Well, should I play some music?
No, you shouldn't. Stop.
But you don't know what I'm.
Well, I
play.
know whatever you play by dint of you playing it, it's not going to be good. So
I have a file here. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna play this. It says Pokemon Instro. What is this? Oh, it's the Starbomb Instro.
Oh. Don't promote your other projects on this.
Oh, believe me. I forgot I ever uploaded that here. I like that instrumental.
Delete it. Get it out of here.
You know what? I might delete it because that way I don't have to think about it anymore. All right. This is the kind of stuff people want to see us adjusting the back end of our podcast.
Is that? Do you think that that's somehow worse than all of the sitting through a countdown that we've had to do thus far?
What are you talking about?
Look, you're the one who's going to have to edit this episode and the presence or lack thereof of countdowns. So it's really not my problem
true.
how you want to handle that.
Okay, enough about you. I want to get into now. I need live reaction here, and I want honest opinions from people. Is the beard working? So first, I'd like to turn to you, Layton. Mm-hmm. Is the beard working?
Working for what? For who?
Do you like it?
Sure.
Should I? Which is better, beard or no beard? Is basically what I'm
Who are you, Howie Mandel? Yeah, of course, beard.
I like that. I like that. Why? Of course, it's not obvious to me.
It's a yes. It's clearly a yes. Look at this.
It's a yeah. I don't know. Okay. Some people are saying yes. I mean, I'm not just looking for compliments. I'm literally, I want to know. It's very hard to tell.
There they go.
But I don't know if I'd go I don't know. People like it. Rachel does just to see what would happen. Now I can't. It's hard to maybe tell on here. I have a dark streak that goes here. See this?
We all know that you have a dark streak, but that I don't see what that has to do with your beard.
What I really, well, that is true. That's my, I'm kind of the bad boy of the internet, Leighton. I don't know if you know this about me.
I think being the bad boy of the internet would imply that you would be known on the internet. I don't know why I'm being so mean to you today.
Just back. I don't know either. You're coming in real
terrible mood.
Why are you in a bad mood?
Because it's a Saturday.
You said we should do this on a Saturday. You're the one who said we should do this.
I'm not saying that I'm in a bad mood because it's a Saturday and we're recording. I'm in a bad mood because it's Saturday. I hate Saturdays.
I see. Why do you hate Saturdays?
I hate weekends.
Because?
I don't know. Who are you? My therapist?
Because I know your main problem with weekends is that you can't feel your face. Right? That's your main problem with the weekend?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I think my main problem with the weekend is that...
The heads out there get that one.
Is that his haunted house had some weird, like, scent gags in it that I didn't care for.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah, we talked about
That's not even true. I can't... His house was the best one at Halloween Horror Nights this year, so... And I'm not talking about Universal Studios. I'm talking about, like, if he ever invites you to his house, don't go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Weekend mansion. All right. Anything else we need to do by way of intro? I want to thank everybody for being here today. Because this is, we actually haven't done it live. It's been a few months.
It has.
We certainly haven't done one of these in 2025. And I love doing these. I love seeing everybody show up in the chat. And thank you all for spending a few hours on a Saturday with us. Do we have anyone? Hey, chat. Do we have anyone from not North America?
Are you doing fucking crowd
who showed up
work?
for this today? I'm not. You are so mean right now. I'm engaging with the people who are here. I guess in some sense, it's crowd work, but it's because of the delay. It's like not actually crowd work. Okay, we got Beastman Jones from the UK. Oh, Switzerland! Look at this, very nice. Let's All Don't is also from the UK. This is great. Okay, I love it. So a little late. Let's see if it's the UK. I forget how daylight savings time. Hey, UK, is it
Germany
11:30 or 10:30 or just after midnight here? Because the daylight savings kind of fucks things up. Normally, it's 8 hours between us and the UK, but sometimes it's 7 and sometimes it's 9 if you catch the stream wrong. Denmark. Okay, 10:30. Got it. Very nice. So this is one of the good ones because it's only 7. Now, when I was in the UK and Dan was out here, we would have to, navigate this time difference a lot. So I got very good at, adjusting call times, etc. Based on the time zone. What an interesting story. There's going to be a lot more like that on this stream. Mm-hmm. Anything you want to say about that story, Leighton? Did you like it? Did you think it was great? Do you want to lambast me over it?
You were getting upset at how I was treating you, so I repeatedly bit back several comments that I was going to make and chose not to. So.
Oh no, please don't bite back. Let the people see how you really are to me.
The moment
let the people
has
see
passed.
what I have to deal with.
And here we are, and it's time for us to take some personality quizzes. Which ones are we going to take? How, why, and for how long? I don't fucking know. I didn't think about this that hard.
Well, how should we do this? Now a responsible podcast would have figured this out ahead of time, but that's not how we do things. I figured I'd share a screen here. Which one should now? A couple people suggested some stuff in the Discord. Let's see, where are these? Mm-hmm. Episode discussion, maybe. Here we go. Do you want to pick? We've got inner Twin Peaks character. Find out which bird matches your style.
Now, no offense to the people who responded to this, but these are next time do better. These are
Jesus Christ.
Okay, when I ask, give us some weird quizzes, I don't mean go on Google and search weird quizzes and then drop what you find. Just I don't know. Here, because I've got a weird quiz for you.
Okay. What? Put the link in our
Putting it in
private
the
chat
private
here, and
chat.
I will pull it
Sorry,
up on my
thanks
screen.
everybody for contributing. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just that Layden thinks you did a bad job.
I don't know if we're not encouraging
But-
people to do better, then what are we doing here?
Okay.
See,
Is this a video?
no, it's not. It's on our. It's so weird and so rare that the only thing I could find was an archive link.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull this up here. Hold on. Test. This looks like it. Share.
There you go. Also, I think
Okay, can
hold
everybody
on.
see this?
I just
You can
want to
see
do a
this,
warning
right?
real quick that I think due to the nature of this being a flash test and the way that it works on the archive, there is a little bit of a flashing lights warning on this one. So if you are sensitive to flashing lights, put a piece of paper over your screen or something.
Okay. Oh wait, can you see that? Is that? Oh, look at that! It's. I moved the window and it was like readjusting itself. Okay. Wait, is this a like a reflex?
No, it's not. It's a
Test?
pure
Okay.
personality diagnostic that Brian, you will take because I've already taken it.
Okay, great. Now for the people who can't see this, do you want to read this out loud?
How about you read it?
Trying to be gracious. I mean, fucking fine. What is with you today? I don't have to be here.
Neither do I.
The Purely Redford dissociative affect diagnostic. Did I say that right? Purely Redford? You don't know? Okay. This is an exploration of your brain's effective response system. Nonverbal emotional reactions to shape tableaus will target the portion of your brain that's intuitive and prelingual. The associated questions should be answered without tying these shapes to any narrative or storyline. These shapes are based on neural linkage maps from the brains of reptiles and primitive mammals, ancestors to mankind. Associated questions have been culled from the communication methodologies of those with dissociative personality disorder in order to probe the link between emotional understanding and language. There are 20 questions. Your answers will be tabulated at the end, and your responses measured against our reference group. Take the test. Now, I don't know if this is exactly this. I have heard of things like this where they show you like an image with spikes, and that is somehow, angrier than a blobby image, but I wonder if that's this. All right, let's take this. Now, okay, we're just going to dive in and we're going to see what happens. Take the test. Yes, which of these circles is angry? A or B? Oh, this is flashing. Look at this. Well, whoa, they're coming in and out of focus. There's a red circle and a white circle. Which of them is angry? Well, I don't actually know these circles that well.
Which one reminds you
guess-
the most of Saturday, Layden?
Well, that's a good question. I'm going to say the red circle, A. See, but now I want to do I should take this honestly,
Take it
right? Is that what we
honestly.
want here? Not doing a bit. Take it honestly. A, the red circle. Great. Which location is
This
unsafe?
call right now.
Oh my God. Well, here, how about this? Why don't you describe the shapes and I'll take the thing.
Sure.
That way we mix your voice into this whole process.
Right. So A. It's your reaction to this that's making it happen. This is classic middle school
Right.
bully stuff where I wouldn't do
Hey,
it
Late-
if your reaction wasn't so funny.
Hey, Layden, what do you think about this? I don't know. I guess.
A, it's a big white triangle inverted. B is a tiny red triangle. Which one is unsafe?
I genuinely don't know. Which
There are
one
no
I feel
wrong
is
answers,
unsafe.
except for
Honestly,
whichever
no, I
one you
know.
pick.
I feel like A is more unsafe because it's less protected. It's kind of wider open, the big white one. Okay. Which area is pretending?
A, big red
there's
square. Hold
yeah.
on, let me do it.
Yep. Okay,
A,
okay.
big
okay.
red square. B, little window pane shape, and it's white.
Which is pretending? I'm going to say B. What is going on with this? Who will survive?
A is a big red circle. B is 4 small yellow circles.
I'm going big red, A. Which position is diseased?
A is a big red circle with a little white circle in it. B is a big red circle, but the little white circle is outside of the big red circle.
Let's say A. Where is the sin?
A is 3 little white triangles. B is a big angry red triangle.
Let's say B. Where will they find you? This is upsetting.
A is a big red Pac-Man shape with a little white circle. B is
Nothing? Oblivion? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm going to say B here. Which one cannot be stopped?
A is a big red circle with a little basically they're both big red circles with a little white circle in them, but one of them is like the
partially
is like the Blender logo. The other one is more of a Death Star situation.
Yeah, where the circle's totally inside. I'm gonna say A, where it's partially inside. Which shape can control your mind?
A is red star, B is red square.
And by the way, these are blurred and coming in and out of focus during this whole thing, too. Which shape can control your mind? I'm going to say the star.
Interesting.
Which shape is insane?
A is a red line, B is 6 white circles.
I don't know. I'm going to say B, the white circles. Where is the betrayal?
Big red triangle, B, 3 small red circles.
A, big red triangle. Which pretends to be you?
Pair of titties, A and B.
Yeah, we're looking at boobs right here, folks. Is there a difference between these?
I don't know. Is there?
I can't see any difference between these. I'm just going to say B because that's my initial. Which can hear you breathing?
We got a little blue octagon for A, and B is a white circle.
Yeah, but like a squashed octagon. I'm going to say A, the octagon. Which shape wants to hurt you?
Well, A is a shape that wants to hurt you, and B is a red circle.
I don't know. That circle looks like an inflamed thing, so I'm going to say B, the red circle. Who are false friends?
A, red octagon. B, a white arrow.
That's a hexagon, my friend.
I guess I'm really finding out
who
the false friends are.
Yeah. False friends, A. Red hexagon. How can you stop them lying about you? This is Twin Peaks type shit. This is so upsetting.
Yeah, why do you think I picked it? Why do you think I ragged on chat for not giving us good enough quizzes? So A is like a long oar shape with an arrow pointing up into it. Both are white, or more of like a carrot. And B is
A. It's like a fulcrum.
Sure, yeah, it's sort of like a seesaw. B is, I don't know.
It's like the board of the seesaw, but it's a little uneven. It's longer on the right than the end. I'm going to say A for this.
Faffle, you know exactly what I Googled to find this quiz.
Has the nightmare only begun?
A, white circle with a...
There's a jump scare coming at the end of this, right?
I would never do that to you.
This feel... I feel like I have to turn my volume down.
A is a white circle with a teal circle inside of it. B is the same, but the inner circle is red, and then it's flanked on both sides by 4 smaller white
There's a lot. I'm just going to pick A, which is the simpler one.
Okay, there you go.
Which knows your secret?
That is a white octagon for both A and B. A, red triangle, red arrow pointing up, and then B is like a southeast red arrow.
Yeah. I'm going to say A, pointing up. All right, we're almost done here. Is there another voice inside you?
A, red triangle with a small white circle to the left, or B, which is the same, but the small white circle is on the right.
Say B. Am I you?
I've got like a little kite shape and a big white circle for A. B is the same, but instead of a big white circle, it's 6 smaller white circles.
I'm going A. Okay.
What did I tell you? There's
Your
no jump scare.
diagnosis. Yet. Verbally and mentally fluid. This is my diagnosis. Verbally and mentally fluid, you were refreshing and illuminating to those around you. This is occasionally somewhat discounted by the obvious pleasure that you take in exercising your mental acuity. Although generally peaceful, you can often take a verbally aggressive tact in relations with the world. Wait, it should be tact, shouldn't it? Verbally aggressive tact in relations with the world. Sound familiar, Leighton?
No.
Which can often be misunderstood by those around you. Innovative in the extreme, you can often think yourself right out of the correct answer to a given problem. Many times you are referred to as your own worst enemy. You tire very quickly of routine and so make poor clerks or administrative help. You also have no respect for authority and little patience for those you regard as inferior, i.e. everyone, most especially those in charge. Experimentation is your watchword and can occasionally lead to experience for its own sake and shallow decadence. Ooh, shallow decadence. That's my signature scent, actually. Your thought can sometimes be scattered and disconnected.
There you go.
Okay, so what the fuck just happened here? What is this?
I don't know, but that's your diagnosis. And I know that you don't think very much of authority. And as the authority figure who brought you this quiz, I challenge you to question your own reaction to me giving you this quiz.
What was your diagnosis?
Well, it was a similar paragraph. Mine I think was based on like control and order.
I mean, this is like, this could be literally any, here's what I'm trying to ask here. Did some Yahoo make this up, or is this like developed by someone with some sort of knowledge?
Well, there's literally a link at the bottom that says story of this if you care to find out.
Oh, look at this. I do. Is this where the jump scare is?
If there was a jump scare here, that's where I would put it, but alas.
All right. Well, there's a whole, I'm not reading this whole thing right now. Do you want to read this?
No, I don't. That's why I was being.
It's too much.
It's a
Okay,
long
there's
story.
There's
It's
a
like
whole
an artist
story.
who got commissioned to make a thing and then accidentally put like a draft of it on Reddit, and then it blew up, and then the client was very, very angry at them for having made it public. That client, the Department of Defense. I'm making that up. I'm making that up.
Okay. Oh, damn.
You would have believed it, though, wouldn't you?
But this, I absolutely would have believed it. It feels like CIA experimenting with mind control type shit to me. Now this paragraph is like, I don't know. It seems pretty generic. Like, who wouldn't? Does this not describe anyone? It feels like a horoscope. Like you could apply this to anything.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like that, Brian, I don't think you're going to like any of these pseudoscientific personality tests that we take here today.
Okay, great. All right. That was a good one. Chat. Now I didn't look at the chat because I was too busy going down this insane fucking rabbit hole.
Well, for some reason they thought there was going to be a jump scare in it. I don't know why.
They did too? Yeah. Okay. Well, very cool. Let's take one of these.
Here, how about you pick one that chat
Great.
suggested.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Disney princess or you. Now, Leighton, we're going to take this for you.
Oh, are we?
Which is your favorite Disney movie?
Okay, show me the options.
And then we can redo this for me.
Yeah.
You've got, okay, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Robin Hood, Aristocats, Lion King, Love Bug, Freaky Friday, Sword in the Stone, Lady and the Tramp, The Black
Freaky
Cauldron.
Friday. Let's go. And no, do not jump
did you
in the
see...
chat suggesting, oh, Freakier Friday is coming out. I don't give a shit. It's going to suck. I don't care that it comes out 4 days after my birthday. I'm not watching it.
Was that, can we keep that car alarm going that I heard? That I like that. Okay. Freaky Friday. Got it. All right. Next. Your enemies are probably envious of your
Huge tits.
industriousness, looks. You don't have enemies. Let's just erase that one right now. Determination, dreams, wealth, bravery, demeanor, and passions.
What's the question again?
Your enemies are probably envious of which of your qualities?
My demeanor.
See, that's one where I looked at it. I was like, they're not going to say that, or you're not going to say that, but okay. or your enemies aren't considered. What are you most scared of? Losing my job, pop quizzes, global warming, scissors, corporations, war, being alone, and standing still.
Corporations.
That's a very good answer. That's the correct answer.
Thanks, but I also
What do you
feel like
look for?
scissors and global warming next to each other just really reveals the whatever.
It's like the quiz we just took. What do you look for in a soulmate? Steadfastness, passion, bravery, kindness, beauty, humor, a sense of adventure. How come they went with steadfastness but not adventurousness? Whatever. Wealth. Which of those? Wealth for you, right?
Yeah, slap.
I mean,
wealth.
you're trying to, yeah.
You said wealth
that what
for
you want,
me.
wealth?
I'm not going to disagree with you. Sure, why not? If that's what you think of me, go ahead and click wealth.
I'm going to click loyalty for you because
You're not taking
I
it
think
from
that is
me.
actually the answer. I am taking it
No,
for you.
not.
You're the one
Okay,
answering.
well, fine.
Choose an animal to talk to. Phoenix, bluebird, mouse, meerkat, warthog, animals can't talk, cockatoo, shark, and
Animals
opossum.
can't talk.
Bam. Correct. What do you like to do with your time off? Go camping, just get out of town, get together with my family, lie around. I'm always working, play video games, burn the candle at both ends, LARP.
I like that multiples of these are kind of synonymous with each other. Like, you know what? Lie around is the answer.
That is the correct answer for you. Where would you like to have a first date? Movie theater, bar, club, park, zoo, coffee shop, restaurant. I don't have time to date, and museum.
Well,
These are bad
the
options.
zoo is where I'm meeting my new significant other based on this quiz. But let's go museum.
That's what I thought you'd
A
pick.
movie theater is an inherently bad first date. Don't do it.
Always. Graveyard is the real answer. Is pick a singer.
Okay.
Lord, Willow Smith.
did I say about
Miley
Faith?
Cyrus, Christina Aguilera. Aguilera. I don't know why I said it like that. Miles Davis, singer. Miles Davis is not a singer, but okay. Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Bruno Mars, and Lana Del Rey.
You know it's Lana.
Yeah, that's the right answer here. If it was just musician, I would pick Miles, but
Same.
oh shit, you got Aurora.
Yeah. Wow.
Shy and reticent, you can take a while to open up, but when you do, people consider you a friend for life. Beneath your quiet exterior is a thoughtful and considerate person rimming with passion.
I do love rimming with passion. All right. Well, great.
Thank you very much.
Oh, well, you're going to take it now. Do you want to speed run it? Because we know what the options are.
Oh, the Disney princess again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here. Let's see. Will it let me...
And I'll send you our next one.
Okay, great. All right, I'm going to speed run it as you say. Let's see. Did it start over? Here we go. What Disney princess am I? Now I'm doing it. Okay. I'm not going to read all the options again since they're exactly the same. Favorite Disney movie? I'm going with Black Cauldron, which I haven't seen in a long time, but I loved as a kid. Your enemies are probably envious of... let's see. I guess my demeanor. I guess that's the right answer.
Wow, we
there.
both said my demeanor.
What are you? I know. What are you most scared of? I'm going to say global warming. What do you look for in a soulmate? Loyalty. Choose an animal to talk to. Gonna talk to that shark. Just be like, how's it going? Why do you do the things you do? Do you want to hang out later?
See how loyal that shark is.
Yeah. What do you like to do with your time off? I'm going to say video games. And what's the secret to true love? I'm gonna say acceptance.
Really, as an ally, I thought you were going to say equality.
And pick a singer. Oh my God. There's some rough options here. I think you're right with Lana Del Rey. I think that's the right answer.
What's your favorite Lana Del Rey song?
I mean, Video Games is a pretty good one.
Okay, that's an answer to another question, ones. But sure.
You know what? That is true. I like that. What's your happily ever after? Finding
You're
inner
just
peace.
copying
I feel like
me
that's
now.
A good one. What? I'm Mulan. Hell yeah. Outgoing and vivacious. I am considered the sporty one in my
That's
group.
So true.
However,
You're really the sporty Spice of our friend group.
However, athletics are not the sum total of who I am, as I have a keen interest in the world around me. Very cool stuff.
That's a good one.
Great.
You know, I was going to say when I sent that initial message, please pick stuff actually weird. Don't just send BuzzFeed, which Disney princess are you? But you know what? That one kind of worked out. So I'm glad that I didn't add that.
I liked it. Thank you, Beamer, for sending that one. All right. What are we doing next?
I sent it to you in the private chat. And I think for the sake of brevity, we don't both need to take this one. I'm mostly interested in what the answer for you is.
Sonic Syndrome Test. And by the way, we did watch Sonic 3 last night.
Really?
Yes.
Did you like it?
It's fine. It's fine. I guess that's a no. I think that's a no. Okay. Speed into the vibrant world of Sonic the Hedgehog and discover which character's struggles resonate with your own. Inspired by Shay Gordon et al.'s 2000 research that led to the Pooh Pathology Test. Actually, I'm good with that. I had a colonoscopy. This quiz maps your traits to 7 iconic Sonic Universal figures. Sonic Universe figures through 35 questions. 35? Fuck. Okay, and you slide this thing? Is that the way it works?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like I need to fix everyone's problems. Mostly agree. I'm haunted by my memories I can't let go of. Slightly agree. Wait, how? What? Oh, I see. There's. I'll put. I guess I'll put it in the middle then.
People in chat are guessing what you're gonna get, and nobody's said Shadow yet. So that's.
Oh, I got to be Shadow. Come on. I overthink every step before I take it. Totally agree. I feel lost without someone to guide or support me. Disagree. I feel detached from others, like I don't belong. Middle. I take my responsibilities more seriously than most. Totally agree. I can't let go of a task until it's perfect. Totally agree. Well, you know what? Middle agree. I prefer being alone over dealing with others. Strong disagree. I can't relax when something feels uncertain. Slightly agree. I put others' needs way above my own. Totally agree. Emotions feel distant or irrelevant to me. Slightly disagree. I act on impulse even when I know I should think first. Totally disagree. I need to prove I'm smarter than everyone else. Middle. I second guess my abilities despite my successes. Totally agree. I take bold risks to show off my genius. What? Totally disagree. I see myself as destined for greatness. Totally disagree. I don't care about praise or connection. Slightly disagree.
Those are two different things.
Yes. I stick to my rules and routines, no exceptions. Totally disagree. I don't like rules. Rules are for other people. I do anything to keep someone I love close to me. Anything. I focus on goals, not feelings or relationships. Disagree. Actually, middle. I'm going to say middle on that. I crave admiration for my ideas and achievements. Middle. I get tense or angry when something triggers me. Middle. I come off as cold even when I don't mean to. That's a good question. Middle. I feel uneasy if things aren't done the right way. Slightly agree. I keep my guard up to avoid getting hurt again. Middle. I can't sit still. I need to keep moving or doing something. Disagree. I don't handle criticism well. It stings too much. Totally disagree. I worry about messing up even when I'm prepared. Slightly agree. I fear being abandoned or left behind. Middle. Duty matters to me more than fun or relaxation. Agree. I get distracted easily, jumping from one thing to the next. slightly disagree. We're almost done, folks. I struggle to focus on slow, boring tasks like taking Sonic surveys. I'm going to say I do not struggle. So I should slightly disagree. And finally,
hold on. Mr.
Yes.
Critter says, you like to go fast and roll up into a blue ball to travel long distances quickly.
yeah, there are way too many questions on this survey. I cling to relationships even when they're tough. Very agree. Okay, here we go.
The reason
Finish.
we're doing this podcast.
I am. Okay, Leighton, why don't you read this?
I didn't realize it was gonna. I don't know why this is getting me so.
Is it the individual diagnoses that's getting you here? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good one. Well, read the options first.
The graph. Can you take a screenshot of the graph so we have it for later?
Yep, on it. Done.
All right. Will you scroll down slightly so I can see? All right. So Brian got tails, parentheses, anxiety.
85%.
Wow. It's interneting, so I cannot actually read.
All right. I'll read it. Tails is Sonic's loyal wingman, a fox whose brilliance is shadowed by a buzzing mind that won't quiet down. His anxiety hums through every gear he tweaks, overanalyzing plans, fretting over friends, and doubting his own smarts despite his genius. In the Sonic saga, he's the kid who builds planes and panics, always wondering if he's good enough to keep up with Sonic. He's a worrier with a wrench, a second-guessing victories and stewing over what-ifs. This is so overwrought, this prose. His tail twirling a tick of nervous energy. Tails' maladaptation is a fragile dance. His intellect shines, but his fears dim it, a constant tug between courage and caution that keeps him grounded, yet restless. Now, the characters here and their diagnoses are Shadow, PTSD, Sonic, ADHD, Amy Rose, dependent,
Sexist.
Knuckles, OCPD, Eggman, narcissistic. Why are some of these nouns and other of these adjectives? Anyway, I should say narcissism. Metal Sonic, schizoid, and Tails, anxiety. And I am.
The picture of Tails next to Tails' anxiety. That
It's really-
gormless smile.
So my leading traits here, I'll just read the percentages I got. Shadow, PTSD, 45%. And these do not add up to 100. I think it's how far in that particular category I progressed. Sonic, ADHD, 20%. Amy Rose, dependent, 65. Knuckles, OCPD, 70. Narcissistic, Eggman, 20. Metal Sonic, schizoid, 30. And Tails anxiety, it's my biggest one, 85%. Wow.
Better than I could have hoped. I did not know it was going to TikTok diagnose Sonic characters.
That's the best one of the three so far by like a fucking mile. Honestly.
Yeah, I think maybe it's time for us to do the quiz that started this whole episode idea, and I'll give a little background.
The Enneagram?
No. It's the... Fuck, where is it? Hold on.
I mean, Tails does make sense because I do love to shove propellers in my butt.
Okay, so there's this quiz that...
It just feels good is the only reason.
Well, duh.
It's not... Yeah.
This is a quiz that matches you with different characters from TV and movies. And I've taken this test a couple of times over the years just because my answers usually change and they're always adding new characters to it. And previously in the past, it would always give me like my number one match with Sal from Mad Men, which I'm offended by as a queer artist. Like, is that all you're drilling down on? And so I took it again, thinking that I would get the same results. And in taking it again, which is the full, because there are multiple lengths of what you can take the short version or you can take the full 140 question one.
Oh my God, we're not doing that.
No, we're not. Anyway, I took it this time, and my number one top match was Pete Hornberger from 30 Rock. tied perfectly with number 2, Tina Belcher.
Honestly, not bad. Not bad.
So fucked up. I've never been done so dirty by an inanimate form before. But I thought that this is one that we definitely both need to take because I need the answers. And I'm going to no.
All right.
So
now
we should do the or I guess we could also do quick, but
was the recommended one crazy long?
it's 36, and they're also
that's
not
easy.
questions. It's like the little thing on the scale. And this is one that I think we should take for each other.
Okay. So I'll take it for you.
Yeah.
So recommended 36. Sure. Why not?
Yep.
Use the slider to indicate where you fall on the spectrum. Indulgent or sober? What? And you can you make any? Oh, you just literally click it wherever. Wow.
Yeah.
This I don't know how to answer this for you. I wouldn't call you indulgent. I think you're right in the middle, honestly. I don't think I would. I don't know, maybe more sober than indulgent. Yeah, okay, you know what? We'll move it over there. Mostly towards sober. Do you want to react to that?
Sure. Yeah, I think I would probably put myself at the same spot.
Great. Haunted or blissful? 100% haunted.
That's me, baby.
Charming or awkward? I think you are right in the middle. I'm going to move you a little towards charming because I think I'm trying to wait. Am I answering how I think you would answer?
No,
or am I
you're answering for me.
For you. Oh, well, then I'm going to move you more towards charming.
Okay, that's more damning.
It's saying I think you think of yourself as more awkward than you actually are.
Okay.
Let's move you back just a touch there. There we go. Great. Wild or tame? I feel like you have elements of both. I'm going to keep you in the middle.
You err on going in the middle for these quizzes, and I think that says a lot about you.
Okay, nerd. You're 100% a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Artistic or scientific? All the way artistic. Deranged or reasonable? All the way deranged. Angelic or demonic? All the way demonic. You know, it will dial you back just a little bit.
Thanks.
97% demonic. Creepy or disarming? All the way creepy.
All right.
No, I think creepy means like, not like Halloween-y creepy. It's like, what a creep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not a creep.
Yeah, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing?
You know what? I was literally just listening to that song with Audrey.
Wait, what does Audrey think of Radiohead?
That's the only one I think she's heard. I told her it was written about me. The creepy or disarming? I don't know. We'll move you towards creepy. I think maybe a little more, maybe a little more, maybe a little more, maybe a little more. There we go. Strict or lenient? I'm going to go. You're pretty lenient. Very lenient, actually. I'm going to move her there. Juvenile or mature? I'm going to move you towards mature just a little bit. Bossy or meek? You do stand up for yourself, but I'm going to move you towards the meek side here, I think. I would not describe you as bossy.
No.
Except for the amount of girl bossing you do, which is a lot. So maybe a little more towards meek. Mostly meek.
My immediate reaction to that was to say something to you that I can't say on stream. So
okay. Perfect. I should have moved that meek back. High tech or low tech? I really think you're right in the middle here. You use a lot of tech, but you also know when to dial it back. Emotional or logical? Mostly emotional, I think I would put you at.
Sexist.
Use the slider to indicate where you fall on this spectrum. Frugal or lavish? Lavish is not how I would describe you. But you do buy stuff you like. I'll move you a little lavish. A little. Spiritual or skeptical? Pretty skeptical, I think. Obedient or rebellious? I mean, we're looking at the original Bad Girl of the internet right here. That's 100% rebellious. Maybe we'll dial it.
Oh, I'm so curious what this is going to give me.
Orderly or chaotic? Again, you're pretty in the middle, but I'm going to lean you chaotic. outlaw or sheriff. You're basically an outlaw. Alpha or beta. Sarcastic or genuine. Again, I think you have elements of both here. But in our reaction, I mean, you're sarcastic when it comes to humor, but genuine as a person. I'm going to move you more, leaning genuine. Adventurous or stick in the mud. Wow, that's very loaded. But
All
adventurous
of these are
is
extremely loaded.
not how I would describe you. So I'm going to move you towards stick in the mud. Loyal, you're very loyal. Slovenly or stylish. See, I mean, you're fashionable. But sometimes your style is like neo-slob. So it's hard to really pick. But I definitely style. I'm going to pick stylish. Like, you're very aware of this stuff. Actually, I'd tick you a little better. Masculine or feminine? You're very feminine. I'm going to put you over there.
Sure.
Social or repulsive? I mean, you're pretty reclusive, generally
repulsive.
Speaking. Yeah. Feisty or gracious? You're very gracious. I mean, I'm going to put you like almost all the way over there. Creative or conventional? 100% creative, of course. Blue collar or ivory tower? Well,
whoa, I am an East Coast elite.
Yeah. I mean, because of, I'm going to move you more towards ivory tower. You do have that working class je ne sais quoi, but
look, I'm still Jenny from the block.
Ivory tower. Yeah, it's true. Arcane or mainstream? Arcane. Come on. What are we talking about here? 100% arcane. Poisonous or nurturing? Wow.
Answer how I am usually and not just on Saturdays.
But I would not describe you as nurturing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, more than poisonous is definitely not how I describe you. So I'm going to move you pretty close to nurturing.
Sexist.
Formal or intimate? Say pretty intimate. You're pretty honest about stuff. Selfish or altruistic? You're very altruistic, I think. Mm-hmm. Deep or shallow? Shallow is a good thing sometimes. I'm going to say mostly deep. And just a couple more. Stinky or fresh? Whoa. I don't think of you anything. Yeah, stinky? No, but no one's 100% fresh. That's just my Rotten Tomatoes score. I'm going to move you basically all the way fresh. And dunce or genius? Come on, 100% genius. What are we talking about?
Oh my God.
And here we go. You've completed the test. No, get results immediately. You are Violet Harmon from American Horror Story Season 1, who is, as far as I can tell, a character that looks pretty much like you.
With a witch hat.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you scroll down, it'll give you the full match list so we can really see what the ranking is. Oh, but you got to unlock it by answering the real personality question.
Fucking fine. So I'll answer for you.
Yes, thank you.
Right. Mm-hmm. 25 to 34. Oh my God, we have to answer what? None. I don't know any of these. Not at all familiar. I'm answering questions about.
No, 7 or more people.
Here, 200,000 or more. Which topics do you browse online? Finance and investing. How often do you each of the activities on a desktop or mobile device multiple times a day?
Never.
Watch videos online. Oh yeah, never. Social networking multiple times a day. Listen to audio content. Never. Play online or mobile games. Never. Great. How often do you visit the following social networks? YouTube. Never. Instagram. Never. Facebook. Never. Snapchat multiple times a day. TikTok. Never. Here we go. Okay. Your top characters are Violet Harmon, Lily. I don't know the show Sex Education at all, but that's the Shudigatwa show, right? Lily Eaglehart, Allison Reynolds from The Breakfast Club, Rogue from X-Men, Amelie from Amelie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Will Graham from Hannibal. Is he the FBI person in that show?
He's Hugh Dancy.
I've never seen Hannibal.
He's the William
Riley
Peterson. He's the
from
Ed Norton.
Sense8. Look at this. You got Ophelia.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of which...
Hester Prynne.
Oh,
Okay,
well, at least
great.
it didn't say Goody Proctor.
What's your lowest character here? Oh my god! Whoa, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! How many are there? This is lowest character. It's Leslie Gross from an Oppenheimer.
Oh, third from the bottom is Captain Hammer from Dr. Horrible Sing Along Blog.
That's very funny.
Wow, Hank Schrader, Howard Hamlin.
Oh, look, Marty Hart, way down here.
Oh, thank God. Because I love
Hold on.
my wife.
Is Rust Cole on here?
He is, yeah.
419. Yeah. Okay. Now, Leighton, it's your turn.
Oakley dokley. Great.
Now we can all see your tabs. Do you care? Or your favorites?
If I move this, it doesn't really. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Great.
Nothing important. Okay, I'm taking this for Brian now. And if I zoom, well, it's going to make my tabs bigger. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Where does Brian fall between arcane and mainstream? Little normie.
What? But fine.
Just accept your fate.
No, it's fine.
Adventurous or stick in the mud? I'm going to say you're pretty adventurous, but not 100%. Emotional,
I think that's fair.
logical. I'm going to say pretty,
Beep boop. Yeah.
pretty logical. Deranged versus reasonable. I'm going to put you a little bit more in the deranged zone.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Selfish or altruistic? I'm doing 100% altruistic.
Thank you.
High tech or low tech? Erring on low tech.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking like analog synths and shit. Haunted versus blissful. I don't think you're blissful, but I
I'm
would not by
blissful.
any stretch of the imagination refer to you as haunted in the way that you referred to me as haunted. So I'm going to put you closer to blissful. Oh shit. Did I just skip something?
I think you did.
Whoops.
Wait, go. You got. Yeah, it's fine.
There is no back button.
That's weird. I think you clicked next. Do you want to restart this? It doesn't matter. No, there's 36 questions.
No. Since you insist. We'll do
I
it again.
insist is not how I would describe that.
Obedient or rebellious? Rebellious. Adventurous,
Hell yeah.
stick in the mud. Adventurous. Mainstream, still normie.
It's a different order.
Nerd or jock.
Be very careful with this one. There you go.
Poisonous or nurturing. 100% nurturing.
Thank you.
Formal or intimate. A little formal.
Yeah, I have sex in a tuxedo.
Juvenile or mature. 100% juvenile. Haunted or blissful. Well,
I really disagree with that.
yeah. Wild versus tame.
Wait, does this maybe help influence your decision? Right?
You're just really reiterating the juvenile. Let's see. I think, Brian, genuinely, I think you are a little on the tame side.
I would agree with that.
You're still going to be a little low tech, emotional or logical. Pretty logical. I'm going to put
Pretty
you
logical. I
most
agree.
of the way. Artistic or scientific. 100% scientific.
What? I am very surprised to hear that. but
Really?
okay.
Well,
Yes.
you were you put me at 100% artistic.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Figure is not that you aren't artistic, but in
No,
my
I
brain,
understand. Hey, I understand.
All right, orderly or chaotic? You're very orderly. Social or reclusive? Very social.
Very social. Yep.
Feisty or gracious? Well, yeah, this is a weird.
See, this is a weird one.
You are very, very gracious, and that
thank
outweighs your feistiness. Loyal to a fault. Stinky versus fresh. Erring on
Tread
fresh.
lightly. Tread lightly.
I don't know. My answer to this is the same as yours is. I don't know what you smell like. Creepy or disarming.
Yeah, do it. You're on the left, and I know what you want to do. Yeah.
Charming or awkward. Like halfway to charming.
I think that's fair.
Fuck.
Well, whatever. Skip past it.
All right. Outlaw.
Hell yeah.
Blue Car Ivory Tower.
Well, that's easy.
Genius in a question.
Why, thank
Bossy
you.
or meek? Erring on meek, but not by much.
Interesting.
Pretty masculine most of the way.
Is it the beard?
I'd be lying if it said it's not the beard. Between frugal and lavish, I think you're definitely like
Yes,
more frugal. Fuck, that was demonic and angelic.
Oh, god damn it.
Slovenly versus stylish. I'm gonna put you like a little into stylish. just
I'm
'cause I feel
actually
like-
surprised, but thank you.
Well, no, but I'm not like your daughter. I'm not gonna call you a sloppy middle-aged man.
Dude.
Dude, excuse me. Strict versus lenient. I'm gonna go not that far into strict, but a little bit.
I think that's fair.
Okay. Creative versus conventional. Full creative. Deranged or
Oh, this is delicious.
100% beta.
Beta. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
100% altruistic. Deep or shallow. I'm gonna say mostly deep. Same
Mostly
answer as
deep. I
you.
think
Shallow in some ways is good. Genuine or
See,
sarcastic.
this is a hard one, right?
It
It's hard.
is. It is. I think
I think you and I are very similar in this regard.
yeah, I think I've been very gracious to you on other answers, so I'm going to put you closer to sarcastic, even though I think genuine.
Oh,
is
that's
probably-
real fucking nice, lady.
that's exactly what I wanted. All right, skeptical, 100%.
Yeah, of course. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, I want to do the side quest.
Fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake, don't make me.
3 to
regret
5
this.
minutes.
Select any of the
Yeah.
works of fiction in the list below that you know enough about to confidently rate the person.
Oh, so,
how
but you're
feel.
answering this for me, right?
No.
Oh, you're answering it for you? Fine.
Yeah.
What are these
that's-
options?
it's,
Just Atlas Shrugged. No. Only click Atlas Shrugged.
Okay. uh,
Extreme. Everything in Atlas Shrugged is extreme. Go extreme for everything. Yes.
okay. Now, but this really calls into question: what if every single person does this for
Yeah.
every?
Just,
like,
I don't know. Skip. Just click I don't know. Skip for all of them. John Galt. Yeah, sure. Wait, who is John Galt? Damn. Got
Great
him.
question.
See, now I wish we had done this for. I didn't know this is what it was going to be.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Look at that beard.
Wait. What do I think about when I see Stinky?
I think you should leave.
Yes, correct. A Stinky.
Oh my god, this is so long. I don't know. Skip.
Yeah, just get through this. This is awful. Naughty. Yeah, he's a bad boy. All of it multiple times. All of it multiple times. How much have you read? Watched all of it multiple times. When is the most recent? This week. How do you rate Atlas Shrugged? It's my favorite. Click it's my favorite. Come on. Okay.
Oh, for Christ's
What
sake.
is your age and year? Put 3. Is English your native language? No. What is your gender? Other. Good. Occupation? Put objectivist. Can you use the answers given for our database? No.
The best match between the self-assessment, Jack Hodgins
Hodgins from Bones. Okay.
77% match. Who else you got?
Who else do I get here?
Start unlocked. Oh my god. There we go. I only had to answer one.
Okay,
Abed from
very
Community.
good. I'll take Abed. I love Abed.
Jim Halpert from The Office.
Fucking oh fuck. That's upsetting. Mark
Mark.
Watney from The Martian, great, like that.
Okay.
Mike
Wazowski. See what else we got.
This is such an odd
Michael from
collection
The
of
Good
characters. Daniel Jackson from fucking Stargate SG-1. Hell yes.
Doc Brown, Back to
There.
the Future.
Now we're talking.
Ian Malcolm.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now I want to know.
Go down to the bottom. What is it? Hold on, I'm not there yet. Countess Lydia Ivanova
I
from
know you're
Anna
a
Karenina.
big Anna Karenina head.
Yeah. And third from the bottom, Mrs. Bennett from Pride and Prejudice.
Linda Montag from Fahrenheit 451.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
Marie Schrader.
Fifth from the bottom, Jan Levinson Gould from The Office.
They need to fix that. They
Amazing.
need to add the Gould.
Wow, and Macbeth is pretty low on this list.
Dolores Umbridge. God,
Okay,
can
I'll
you
take that as a
imagine taking
compliment.
this and you get number one Dolores Umbridge?
Wow,
That would be so fucked up. Janice Soprano. Yeah, I agree
incredible.
with that level. Let's see what else. Rawls from The Wire. Okay.
Cindy
New Jersey.
Picorni from Kimmy Schmidt. What a weird character to put on there.
Yeah, it really is. Angela on The Office. Mac, Always Sunny.
Jacqueline White. Yeah.
I'm like so much more interested in these lowest matches.
Yes.
Shauna on Yellow Jackets.
Look, Mark from The Room.
Well, okay. Also Captain Hammer towards the bottom.
Wow, Worf is really low. What? I guess that's kind of
well. What are the
sense.
traits that they give to Worf here?
He's real Worfy.
Strong identity, loyal. Okay. Fencing emoji. We really should have done this with emojis, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh God, that's too big.
Yeah.
Wait. Cut.
Well, I don't think we're gonna top that.
No, we got two characters. I already forgot what mine was. I was a witch. I was a little witch.
But here's what I want to do actually before we go. I want to engage with the chat. Because you guys, you devoted an hour and change to be with us here today. Now, let's start with Leighton. If you had to say what TV character, pick any TV character, what TV character is Leighton most like? What do you folks think?
Oh, you're asking the chat.
Asking the chat, free response.
Okay.
You had to pick, and I want an actual answer here. No bits. What is Leighton? What character is Leighton?
I am, in fact, very curious about this.
And say what it's from, too. Is that Mandy from Mandy? According to L. No, thanks. DS Rockstar says correctly we don't do bits here.
From Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Okay. I see it.
Liz Lemon is a very good answer. Salva Watch Chick. Yes. I like Liz Lemon a lot. I can definitely see that.
Yeah. It's better than Pete Hornberger. Fuck.
I was just watching the episode where Floyd comes back.
And
I really like that a lot.
To propose on the Today Show.
Yes. And Liz Lemon, and he says like something about how she's a bad girlfriend with her rules about no weekday sex. She's like, but people have somewhere to be the next day or something like that, which I thought was such a funny line.
Nern says Teen Nat from Yellow Jackets. Very flattered by it.
April from Parks and Rec. Okay, sure. Yep.
Okay.
Anyone else in the chat? Got any other witch characters, Leighton?
Yeah, and how many of them are witches or goths?
Yep. What about Stevie Nicks from American Horror Story? Dr. Foreman. Okay.
I've never watched House.
I watched a lot of House, and I can't remember who Dr. Foreman is. Is that Robert Sean Leonard? Is that who that is? Sydney from Legion. Yep, that's a good answer.
Never watched Legion.
Legion is a great show.
Really?
Yes, great show.
Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay.
I think that's a very good answer. Stephanie Beatrice's character.
Okay.
Really good answer.
I guess I do occupy a niche.
Yeah, it's like Dower.
Dour Killjoys.
Dour sarcastic Killjoys. That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
Stylish.
Thank you. And fan favorites. Okay.
Now, what about me?
What TV character is Brian most like?
Maybe Legion from Legion. Moriarty from Sherlock.
I'm going to say like Homelander from The Boys.
Gordon from Twin Peaks. I'll fucking take that any day. Jimmy
I don't
Neutron.
know about fucking Gordon from Twin Peaks. More of an
I love Gordon.
You're more of an Albert. Well, it's not what character do you really like. It's what character are you most like.
Yeah. Walter Bishop. Fucking thank you, Beamer. Hell yeah.
Robert Langdon.
I love. Did anyone? Okay, wait a minute. Hold
Albert.
on. We have to pause this for a second. Did anyone watch? Have people been watching Severance season 2? Because at some point, John Noble and Christopher Walken show up as a couple, and they have John Turturro over for dinner. And the moment that Christopher Walken's husband shows up and it's John Noble, I lost my fucking mind. I love John Noble, and he was so great. They're all so great on this show. But to watch a scene with John Noble, Christopher Walken, John Turturro, all eating dinner together, fucking fantastic. And John Noble was being kind of difficult at some points. It was great. I really enjoyed it. That guy has the greatest face like ever. Anyway, Dib's dad from Invader's. That's very funny.
Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Yep, Dr. Cox. Sure, I can see that.
Amber, also from House.
Oh yeah, man, it's been so long since I've seen House. Giles
from Buffy.
I like Anthony Stewart Head. Teal'c. Fuck yes, Teal'c. I like Teal'c. Stargate SG-1 is a great show. Really, really good show. A show that I have watched every episode of, but weirdly don't remember super well. Now, this is a good answer. Beard from Ted Lasso, Brendan Hunt's character. I don't think it's just because of the beard, but I really do like Coach Beard from Ted Lasso. All right. I think these are good answers. Leighton, of these answers, which one do you think is the most accurate?
Well, Albert, Twin Peaks Albert, which was what I suggested.
Yeah,
so
Albert's a good one. I watch several times that I Love You, Sheriff Truman scene.
Yeah.
Like
it's also one that's like
commonly
memed, which I appreciate.
Yeah. R.I.P. Miguel Ferrer.
The best.
Yep.
Well, I think this was a more successful gimmick episode than I thought it would be.
Why did you suggest it then?
What?
Why? If you thought this was going to fail?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel content wise to take personality quizzes. Like, what are we going to do next? Like a mukbang. Or a try not to laugh challenge.
We did discuss that.
We did, and I'd like to do it. And
it's hard remotely, and I'm fucking great at it.
Yeah, I know. That's the funny, that would be the bit. I laugh at everything, and you don't laugh at anything.
Yeah, I guess, you know what? You are kind of a giggler in some sense.
I am. I cannot do try not to laughs or eye contact without laughing. I literally cannot do it. That's just how I am. I'm a really happy-go-lucky
happy-go-lucky, dour, slovenly anarchist.
Well, I think that might be our episode, that we might stay and chat for a bit with the lovely folks who took time out of their Saturdays to witness me being Saturday Leighton, for which I am sorry.
I think that's a great idea. We're going to sign off here. We're going to not end the stream, but this next part of the stream is only going out so we can hang out with you Patreon people. So,
all right. See you next week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I feel like we'll probably have some really great and fun episodes coming up because Brian won't be here.
Yeah, always a recipe for success.
It really is. Well, Brian, you sign us off.
Well, Elle said, love the Saturday attitude, but I'm going to call that Satitude. And I just think we all had a lot of Satitude today. So, woof woof, big dogs.
Goodbye.
Leighton Night is produced by Brian Wecht and Leighton Gray. Sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/Leighton Night. Follow us on Twitter at Leighton Night, on Instagram at Leighton_Night, or email us at leightonnight@gmail.com.